And then one video took off, and then the next video took off, and the next video took off, and then all of a sudden now, he's making $100,000 a month.
Over the last few months, Alex Hormozi has become one of my favorite business YouTubers. With over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, 1 million followers on Instagram, and close to 1 million on TikTok. The only platform where Alex seems to be lacking is on Facebook, with about 75,000 followers for his personal page and about 35,000 for his business page. And you guys might know me as the Facebook guy. I've been able to build massive Facebook pages with hundreds of thousands of followers over the years. I also manage a lot of Facebook pages for influencers and brands. And so I don't know why Alex and his team are not putting more effort into growing his Facebook brand, because I do know for a fact that if they put the same amount of effort and work that they put on YouTube and Instagram, they would probably gain millions of followers on Facebook as well. But anyways, I wanted to take a look at his strategy on how he's been able to grow so fast over the last 2 years to building multiple millions of followers across multiple platforms. And so he has a video called How to Grow an Audience If You Have 0 Followers. And I thought this was a really good video to share with you guys and give you my thoughts on what it takes to build a massive audience on social media.
I got a DM the other day, somebody who was like, yeah, it's easy for you to build this brand because you already have this big audience. I was like, dude, just start. He was discouraged by the fact that he had no following, he had no audience, etc. 99% of people who are watching this do more cool shit, and then you'll have cool shit to talk about rather than regurgitating other people's stuff. But
I mean, one of the things that we have to acknowledge about Alex and his team is that I think in one of the podcasts that I watched, he talked about how he spent close to $30,000 a month, I think, or $50,000 a month with his video editing team and the whole team behind that puts together all of these videos. And the video editing is really top notch. Not only does he provide great information, but that actually complements the video editing as well. So I'm guessing his retention for his videos is really high, which means that YouTube promotes their video even more. So that's the first thing that I noticed with his videos.
Go to my podcast and look at the timestamp of my first episode. It's 2017. 5.5, 6 years ago, it just now hit the top 10. And in that 6-year period, I did not miss. Every week, 1 to 3 podcasts for 6 years. And so people are making podcasts and thinking in 90 days they're somehow going to blow up. When the reality is that you're finding your voice for the first year. You're figuring out what way you communicate. You're learning how to teach, how to entertain, how to present. You're learning how to speak. And you're also learning about the stuff that you're learning.
I identified with this so much because if you guys go back to my channel, by the way, I have over 500 videos on my channel. If you go back to my first videos, my first few videos are horrible, to be honest. I had a shitty camera, my audio was horrible, and that was mainly because I was focused more on sharing the message, not necessarily worrying about the quality of my video. I was worried about how I could share this information to help people, and I was showing people, you know, how we were doing all this stuff, all this cool stuff with Facebook and making all this money, but I wasn't worried about, you know, how good my video looked, if my audio was okay. So if you go back to some of my videos in the beginning, they're horrible. And I watch some of those videos and I cringe, but you know, that's my learning experience. That's how I learned to improve my videos over time. The first few videos are going to suck. You're not gonna create professional looking videos in the first year. You're going to learn along the way, make mistakes, and this is how you improve. So everyone goes through this process. Not everyone is gonna have $30,000 per month to invest into a video, high quality professional video editing team to make you look your best. So if you're just starting out, like I did a few years ago, just know that the more you make, the more videos you make, the better you'll become and the more you'll improve over time.
I want to tell you a quick story. So there was a guy who started at the first gym with me, same day. All right, and we've been friends since then. And I started my gym, and then he started his gym, and he started a chain of gyms, so we went in parallel, all right? And he ended up selling those gyms, and he wanted to go online. He was like, dude, I need to build like a brand. And I was like, dude, you just need to start posting, you know, short form stuff, making stuff that's valuable. He posted every day for 6 months, and then one video took off, and then the next video took off, and the next video took off, and then all of a sudden now, he's making $100,000 a month.
Hitting a viral video, even though there are some specific factors that you can apply to your video to increase the chances of going viral, whether that's on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. There's a lot of stuff that's out of your control. I don't control the YouTube algorithm. I can't tell whether this video is going to do well or not. I just make the video because I like making videos, sharing my thoughts and opinions with you guys. But honestly, I don't know if this video is going to do well. And the same thing happens on Facebook. When we make Facebook pages, we start posting every single day. And in most cases, out of every 10, 15, 20 videos, one is going to do very well. And then out of 50 videos, one is going to go viral. It's all about posting frequency when it comes to growing on social media. If you want to become an influencer, if you want to grow your social media, whether that's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is, you got to post as much as you can. And you can't expect to go viral overnight. It takes time to know your audience. It takes time to know how to optimize your videos properly, how to increase watch time, how to have the right hook at the beginning of your videos. And this is all the stuff that you're going to learn along the way with experience. But the more you post, let's say if you're posting every single day for the next 6 months, you have way more chances of going viral by doing that than by just creating one video per week. It might take you 12 months to go viral. So if you increase the volume, obviously there's more chances for you to go viral.
You are not successful in my eyes because whenever you see some outcome, you stop the activities, which means you don't have the trait of consistency. I was like, the reason you aren't where you want to be is because you can't do things repeatedly. And so most people can't do one thing over and over again. You need to be able to do the doing without seeing the result of your doing.
I identify myself with a lot of stuff that I'm seeing from him because every single creator and business owners go through the exact same thing. If you don't have consistency, you're not gonna grow. I've been posting on this channel just to, if we go back for at least 4 or 5 years, I have 500 videos on this channel. I've been posting every single week, sometimes, twice per week, sometimes 3 times per week. But I've been consistent for years, even before I had an audience. And I consider myself a small YouTuber, to be honest. And the only thing that has kept me going is because I enjoy the process. I love making videos. I love sharing my experience, my knowledge with people. I love helping people. Of course, I want to get 100,000 subscribers on this channel my first year. It didn't happen, but I kept going. I kept posting every single year and I kept improving my videos. It takes time, guys. It takes time to build a brand. It takes time to build your audience. And the more consistent you are, if you keep at it for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because you enjoy doing it, because it's your process, you really like doing it, regardless of the results that you get, then you're gonna be ready to succeed as a content creator.
You keep doing the thing that got you there. And if it's not going well, yet, you keep doing the thing so that you get good enough that one day it will. And that's the shift that most people don't make. If we're making progress, I'm good. I will commit to that. I think that if you can think that way, you will get what you want. And then people will ask you a decade from now, man, how did you have this overnight success and blah, 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 blah. And aren't you don't the followers and the fans, how does it not get to your head? And you're like, because it was never the goal. And so I feel just as good at year 1 as I do at year 8, because the activities that I committed to remain the same. If you can think that way and you can shift your perspective, it'll decrease your emotional ups and downs. And I think we all need ways to decrease our emotional ups. If you make 400 long form pieces of content, I guarantee you that your following will be bigger than it is today. Well, how long is that gonna take? As long as it takes, because the goal was never the outcome. The goal was to do it.
As long as it takes. It's all about the process, consistency, discipline, and understanding that you're creating something that it will pay off with time. You have to understand that things don't happen overnight, but if you're consistent, eventually it will happen. 5 years are gonna go by anyways, so you might as well do it. What exactly did Alex do to go from basically a nobody on social media to now one of the biggest business YouTubers? So if you think about it, that video we just watched, it's just him sitting in the couch. There's no fancy equipment. There's no fancy studio. It's pretty much him talking to a camera just like I'm doing right now. The difference is the editing. He tells a story in every single video, and that story is complemented with his video editing team. Every few seconds, something is happening in the video, whether there's graphics, whether it is some type of sound effects and music and all this stuff, all these components happening at the same time throughout his videos that make you want to watch his full video. So when it comes to how he's been able to grow to millions of followers across multiple platforms, it comes down to just 5 things: his message, storytelling, video editing, repurposing strategy, and volume. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos about how to grow on social media and build a business using social media, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.